How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here, and in today's video we are taking on the MAJIN Power Mission of the legendary Vegeta event. This is one of the new missions that was added as part 2 of the 7th anniversary. So we're going to kick things off by putting Buu Tanks up in front and picking up his 18 key. Oh, wrong one. So I just recently easy-a'd this buff Buu, I guess, so I'm trying to get a feel for how he works. We'll see. This is kind of my test run with him. We'll see how he does in this mission. Although I have seen a lot of people clear this mission with him in it, so we'll see. Of course, we have brought along the STR Kid Buu here. You guys remember him from my showcases earlier in the year. This guy dominates this event, even being type advantaged or disadvantaged at the end, so can't wait to get him built up and watch him put the hurt on. The main reason we're bringing him this buff Buu, though, is one, he has damage reduction as long as we maintain 80% or higher HP, which is relatively easy to do. He also is just another floater that can give STR Kid Buu big bad bosses. So that's the main reason I chose to bring him over a few other units. Alright, so we'll keep our Buu Tanks on this rotation with the exchange Buu. I think that's probably the best play. Let both of these guys build up on this rotation. And we did bring along Jinen Buu with us. Looks like he's in slot 7, so he'll start building next turn, and we'll keep him linked with the STR Kid Buu so those guys can build together. Alright, and the Buu Tank shouldn't take that much. Yeah, 64k. Nice. After a defensive raise, that's not too bad. The hard part is keeping this Buu alive until we can transform, because we basically have to get to Evil Buu and then keep Evil Buu alive for 6 turns until we can transform him. So we have Jinen Buu on rotation now, so this is good. But our orbs are not the best right now. So let's pick up this with STR Kid Buu. We'll pick up the 5 here with Jinen Buu, and we'll send off the friend Buu Tank. So we'll keep the friend Buu Tanks as our floater here. I think that's the best play. We'll keep 1 on rotation and 1 floating. Alright, nice. 2.3 million. And there we go. We pick up the additional with Kid Buu here. So this will be really good. Alright, 3 million, and we take out the Fizz phase. That's a tad bit unfortunate, because now we gotta wait another turn for Jinen Buu to start building, but it is what it is. We have the exchange into Evil Buu, so now we just have to keep him in slot 2 for at least 6 turns, and then I think we can transform him. We do have the ability to transform Fizz Buu Tanks here, but we're not going to do that just yet. We'll wait until the final phase, obviously. Let ourselves get as many stacks as we can here. See if we can pick up the additional here. Because we do get a defense raise on his 18 key, but I'd like to get some attack raises with his 12 key, so hopefully we can do that. Nice, we get the crit. We do get an additional normal. That doesn't help us. Ooh, that is a lot of damage. Oh, but hey, we proc the dodge on the super attacks. That's nice. I'll take that. And buff Buu here. 25k. That is a lot of damage considering how early on we are. Alright, the good thing about Majin Power, though, is all of these units give me back HP, so I'll take that. So I'm going to pick up the 1 key sphere here. Hopefully we can get his additional attack. I do have him built for additional, so hopefully we can get an additional here. Now we get an additional normal. Not what I wanted, but at least we proc the dodge, so we don't get hit. So 1 more turn without stacking, unfortunately. Oh well. Kid Buu, though, looking a little weaker because we don't have a... Well, we didn't have big bad bosses active last turn either, did we? Huh. Oh, we didn't have that much links altogether, though. I think with Buu Babidi and Jinin Buu. It's still only like 3 links active, so that's the main reason why. Alright, so we really gotta hope we pick up the additionals on that floating blueprints there, because if he doesn't, he's gonna be a little bit weaker compared to the one we're keeping on rotation, which is not what we want. And of course our Fizz unit is the one to take the STR super attack. Almost 300k. That is a lot of damage. Curious how much of this we're gonna heal back next turn. Oh wow. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Like, that evil Buu does not take damage very well, so we need to hopefully protect him until we can transform to Super Buu, or at least we have some damage reduction. Okay, now our orbs are looking better. We can get a super attack off with Jinin Buu. This is good. And there we go. So we'll get a little bit of a heal back since Kid Buu is getting attacked. He does get some HP back. And Jinin Buu gets hit, but with the back, I don't think we'll take that much. 50k, not bad. Alright, there we go, Kid Buu. That's what we like to see. Can we get the crit? No crit, but still 2.5 million, I'll take it. We do get the crit on the normal, though. Sounds about right. Okay, there we go. Nice, almost full heal here. That's what you want to see. So let's go ahead and transform Super Buu. And I just realized I didn't have animations on. I was link level grinding earlier, but is what it is. Okay, so let's pick that up with him. Get these orbs so we get the full 24 key with Buu tanks, and we'll send off Buu Babidi here. Pretty sure Super Buu is going to take him out. I feel like we'll do enough damage. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So Super Buu takes him out, and we are made it to the end phase with relatively good time. It's only been about 7 minutes. That's not bad. Question is, from this point forward, how are we going to do it? But go ahead and activate Kid Buu's skill. Now we're going to get a flat 20% buff to our stats, which will definitely help us put on a little more damage. So we're going to keep Kid Buu in front because we are picking up the Dokkan attack, and I'd rather him be the one to do it because then we'll deal the most damage. And we'll get the 18 key with Buu tanks. We're built up enough that we'll hardly take any damage, and as we learned with the showcases earlier in the year, every phase of this event, Kid Buu can nullify the super attack, so good for us. Alright, so how much is this Dokkan attack going to hit? We are type neutral. Not bad for 6 million. Probably would have been a lot more if we had a big bad bosses on this turn, but I don't want to transform Buu tanks. And speaking of nullification, there it is. No damage from that super attack. That's what you want to see. Yeah, we're not doing that much damage with Jinin Buu, but that's not what he's here for. He's here to be our tank. Not that much damage on the friend Buu there. You'd expect him to do more considering he's type advantaged. Right. Very nice. So I don't know if I want to transform just yet. We'll go ahead and send him off. This way we get another stack at least. And we'll keep... This makes me worried. We have an int type attack, and that buff Buu is level 1 link, so he's still like as minimal as can be. We get the crit. Of course, we don't pick up additional when we would need it most. Alright. 4 million from the Super Buu. If we can get the crit, I think we can take him out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now that Buu is protected. Buff Buu. Good. Okay, what are we looking at here? We're in the Fizz phase. Let's put Janembu up front. He should be built up enough at this point. No big bad bosses, so Kid Buu's not going to be doing that much damage, but when Buff Buu rolls around next turn, we should be able to put the hurt on Vegeta here. Yeah, there we go. Dodge the super. That's what you want to see. So it's still not doing that much damage. I also have him only at like level 2 to 3 links. I bet you if I link leveled him, he'd be looking a lot better. That Janembu, obviously. Kid Buu we know is max length, so I've done my showcase for him a while ago. 2.4 million on the damage, I'll take that. Alright, very nice. So we are fully built up at this point with the Kid Buu, so we should start, as long as we're on turns with big bad bosses, we're going to be seeing some pretty good damage numbers from him. Okay, so let's see here. What do we do? I don't know if I should keep the friend on. No, let's rotate him off. So we'll pick up the 18 key with our Buu tanks. I think we need 2 more attacks for Super Buu to be fully built up. So hopefully we can get those in before we reach the AGL phase. Buu tanks, can you get the additional for us here? No, of course not. What the heck is going on? This guy's spec for additionals and he does not want to do it. Nice. Get the crit on the Buu. Ooh, he's taking the super. How's this going to look? Oh, not too bad, 160k. I'll take that. We'll heal that right back up next turn. Okay, can you get the additional? Alright, the friend picks up the additional. Of course he dodges, he would. But at least now he's got an attack stack, so he can put on a little more damage here. Alright, here we go. So let's pick up these 5 with Janembu. 300k on defense, not bad, so slowly catching back up to where he should be. It's the problem with starting in slot 7, right? Alright. So, hopefully Buff Buu doesn't take too much damage here. I'm a little bit worried about that defense, even with the 20% damage reduction. Alright. No damage on Janembu, as expected. Kid Buu with the 6.9 million attack. This is 55%, I would like to remind you. Nice, we get the almost 5 million on damage. We get an additional normal for 1 million without the crit. Very nice. Almost 6 million damage that time. That is a lot of damage on that Buff Buu. That is scary. Okay, so let's see. Oh, actually, Buu Tank's defense is pretty good. I think we can keep him in slot 1. We may not have to use a healing item either. No, let's see. Yeah, perfect. No super, and Buu Tank should take him out. At least we get the defense stack here. Nice. Alright, so on to the final phase, the AGL phase of the Legendary Vegeta event. We are making pretty good progress here. Let's see. Obviously, we want to keep Janembu in front here in case there's any super attacks. We don't want anybody else to take a super on this rotation. Transform Buu Tank so we get that big bad bosses.
Excellent! I'm stronger than I ever was before! Don't worry. The pain is but momentary. Jack will fall.
Alright, excellent. So this is definitely going to be much better for Kid Buu, because now we have an extra floater who can give him big bad bosses. Alright, so not too good on the key there. Probably should have went for the Fizz Sphere on the other side, but whatever. Not bad on the damage, considering, like I said, level 1 links. And Janembu takes the super attack. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. We don't want anybody else to get hit here. There goes Kid Buu with the 6.9. I think this is about as max as we're going to see him, considering we don't have any support on this run. Nice. There goes the 7.3 million of... Can we get the crit this time? No crit. That's alright. So definitely need the crit from him to help put the damage on. Otherwise, it's going to take a while. But at least we know he doesn't take damage in this phase. Alright, we get the additional, at least. So at least we get some more damage that way. Nobody wants to crit this turn. Alrighty. So, let's see here. 400k. It's not bad defensively. Let's do this. Let's get one more stack off on him before we transform. Let's see how this buff boot takes this phase. I'm curious. We are type advantage with the 20% damage reduction. We should be alright. Bootang's not taking any damage. Can we get the additional this time? Get a little bit of attack before we transform? No, we can't. Of course not. And we can't even get the crit either. What about you, Super Buu? Can you give us something here? No crit, no additional. Nope. it's just these are gonna be one and done turns, I guess. Ooh. That's not good. That's really not good. 200k. Well, that could have been worse. That could have been much worse, actually. Get a little bit of a heal up here. Alright, so I think we're below the 70%, so Buu Bobbity, I think, is giving us attack now instead of defense. So this actually might help us a little bit. Alright, very nice. Jin and Buu tanking all those hits. No big bad bosses on Kid Buu, but with that extra attack support, let's see, does that help us at all? No, not at all. Not even breaking a million. Though we do get the additional super again, which is nice. Make up for that. No crit again, so we only did, what, 1.6 million there? But look at that, just tanking those type disadvantaged hits. I love the STR Kid Buu, I really do. Alright, Buu Bobbity here. He does raise on super, so not bad. 24k. Pretty good. You may not actually have to use a healing item at this rate. I can take this. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead. We're 500k, so I'm comfortable transforming him now. So let's go ahead and do that.
Excellent! I'm stronger than I ever was before! Don't worry. The pain is but momentary. Death will follow.
Alrighty, so we have enough defense to leave him in slot 1 with the 500k defense. So we'll leave him there because at least Super Buu can get some defense on super attack to protect him in slot 2 here. And we'll pick up the 24k with the friend. Nice. Double digits all the way. Alright, so we pick up the 4.9. Obviously, no big bad boss is active, so not looking as good as he could be. But we do get the crit, very nice. We pick up the additional. We get the crit on the additional, nice. Alright, Super Buu, what you gonna give us? Oh, just barely hanging in there. If we had the crit, that would have finished it. So, unless he dodges, the friend Bootang should take him out here. Hopefully. And there it is. With the crit, the friend Bootang's, or Buhan rather, finishes him off. Alright, there you have it. There is the no item run for the Majin Power Legendary Vegeta mission added in part 2 of the 7th anniversary. This was kind of fun. Took a little bit longer than expected. That's not what I wanted to click. I did it again. There we go. So, this is the team I ran. It's kind of a fun team. I finally got a chance to use that buff Buu. I really never even bothered to awaken him when I picked him up a few months ago, but not bad. Honestly, this was a fun run. I expected it to be a little bit more difficult, but it was fun. So, anyways, guys, hopefully this video gave you some ideas of how to clear this Fighting Legend Vegeta mission. If it did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And in the comments down below, why don't you let me know what units you threw onto this Majin Power team. I'm curious to see what other team compositions came out of this. Otherwise, guys, if nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha.